Hi Gorgies and Gents, I hope you guys are doing well. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, your niece, your nephew, your grandma, your grandpa, your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, and those other people. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I have such great news, guys. We're finally monetizing. Yay! This means that I'm gonna need you guys to please watch the ads so that your girl can start making that money. Shmoney, honey. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to comment down below. To all my OG Gorgies, thank you so much for your consistent support, guys. Talk about consistency. Listen, there are people that have been here since 200 subscribers. I am so grateful for you guys and I appreciate you lots. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel. And now we can also add, don't forget to watch the ads. Let's get straight into it. So I asked you guys on Instagram, because I haven't done a makeup look in a while. I've been doing a lot of vlogs. I did ask you guys on Instagram what kind of look you want to see, and you guys went ahead and chose, and I took the top two, and I asked you once more, which one would you like from the top two? So the top two is this image and this image. Now, there are so many similarities for these two looks. First of all, they're both like bronzy, nude, browns type of looks. And okay, the hair is different. One has an updo and one has the hair down. You guys chose the one with the updo. I think it was a 48%, 52% split. It was very close. And the other differences is that the one with the updo that won it's got a very clean brow, and it's almost like less glowy and less bronzed up. It's more bronzed up but less glow. It's more like soft matte. And the one at the top is more like about the glow, it's more like a summery look. And the eyebrows for that one are very bushy. That's one thing that I really did like about that look, the eyebrows. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix certain elements because they are pretty much the same look, just with small tiny differences. So the hair is from the other look, but I'm going to do a bun to fit the winning look. And then I'm also going to use the eyebrows from the first look. And some of the products, basically all of the products that I used in the first look will be in the winning look. So products from here I'll use here, hair from here I'll use here, and I'll recreate that look. Let's get started, because I feel like I'm already starting to babble, and you guys know me, okay? I babble. Let's get started. I'm going to start by using my Farsali Skintune Blur primer. You guys would have seen this on the channel before. I use a very generous amount of it because I want my skin to be as moisturized as possible. Next up, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. I'm really loving this foundation these days. Honestly, when they say faux filter, they mean it. The coverage is immaculate. I always shake my foundation before using it, because we all know foundation has oils and all of that, so you just want to make sure that everything is mixed in properly. You guys will also notice that for this brow look, or lately, I'm not doing my brows before I do my face. I don't know, all of a sudden, like, I'm into that whole brow after foundation, after your full face type of look. Next up, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer. This is in the shade 18. I'm going to apply this under my eye. This is going to be like my highlighter and on my chin. That's the only place where I'm going to apply it. And then I'm going to blend it out, and you'll see that I'm going to go back in and apply something else. I'll start by blending this in. The Juvia's Place concealer that I'm using also goes really well with this Huda foundation. I haven't had any like terrible experiences, so far so good on both of these products. I absolutely love them. I'm gonna stop talking now, guys, and just do. You guys already know my contour technique, only I am making it a little bit different now because the chosen look has a bit of an outer contour. I hadn't changed my contour routine at that time, so it has that, you know, wider face. And also I think the wider face one is so much better for me when I do an updo, because it just makes it look like the hair is like pulling, so it gives you almost that, I don't know, that facelift type of look. Next up, I'm using the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer. This is in the shade Graham Cracker. I'm loving this concealer. It's nice and thick, and it helps me when I want to highlight and when I want everything to just like be perfect. This is the concealer for that. And I'm also going to use my Juvia's Place concealer. This is a matchstick concealer. This is a darker one. It's in the shade Benin. Now, when I apply this, I'm taking it straight into my eyebrow to shape my nose, straight into the brow. I'm going to grab this small brush and I'm going to start blending out my dark concealer. Blend it into your brow. You will see that as time goes, this will fade as we're doing the rest of our face, so don't worry too much about it. Now I just want to blend out the concealer. This is what will give our face that big pop. We want a big pop of highlight. Bring it very close to your nose contour to help shape that as well. For contouring, I'm still going in with that Matchsticks from Juvia's Place. This is the color, and it's in the shade Benin. So I'm going to start with it. I'm just going to apply it here and here. Going in with the back of my beauty blender. Very gently, I'm going to blend that in. Just in a patting motion. And I'm bringing it up to help define my cheekbone, which is non-existent. Very lightly moving that product up into my hair. And you can see that definition is coming through already. Then we move on to the side, we do the same thing. Perfect. Now my contour is popping. I'm grabbing a brush and I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And because these days I'm not much of a person who bakes, it just makes me look super cakey. I don't know why. Maybe it just doesn't blend very nicely with these concealers, but I now prefer to just like set instead of bake. So I use little powder. And I'm bringing it closer to the nose. Just setting that concealer. I'm also going to put a little bit on my nose contour. And then to contour my face further, my powder contour, I'll be using the Yardley powder. This is the Yardley Even Complexion Pressed Powder, and it's in the shade Cocoa. It's quite dark, as you can see there. I'm also going to use a thick brush to put this on because it just helps me to concentrate it into one place. So I go in circles, starting from exactly where I want the contour to be, but blending up to meet my concealer. And remember, darling, more is more. I love me a deep contour. Contour my forehead. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush as well, just to set my nose contour. Okay, so to set my brows, I'm using this brush that I dipped into some sunlight. So if you don't have a brow gel or something to set your brow, like a primer or whatnot, don't be scared. Just go grab your soap, rub your brush on it. Just make sure it's a little bit damp, so rub the brush on it and then use that to set your brows. This is how I do my brows now. Start brushing the brows up. As you can see that I have thick brows naturally anyway, so if you're someone that doesn't have thick brows, this can also work on you. It just means that when you're putting in the strokes for the brows, you're just going to put in a little bit more. So brush them up. The soap will just help them to stay in place. I'm really loving a feathered brow. So you see it's already starting to shape up, and I haven't even done anything yet, but it's coming through. Okay, so when that's done, you just leave it like that, leave it to dry, and you can go ahead and do the rest of your face. To bronze my face, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Browser Cream. This is just gonna help give me that golden bronzed gorgeousness. So I apply it on my contour, going up into my forehead, literally just giving my face back its melanin. Don't apply too much because you obviously used a lot of powder. I'm going to use a clean brush just to move that out a little bit. So recently I've started putting on blush. I don't know if this is like something really new for me, but I've been using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Foil palette for this. This is a highlighting palette, but I've been using it as both a highlighter and as a blush because I love this color. Don't mind the fact that it's dirty, but I really love this color as a blush. So I've been enjoying it quite a lot lately. And I use a very big fluffy brush to apply it. Oh, yes, girl. And a bit on my nose. It also serves as a highlighter, which is why I like it so much. So now I'm going to go ahead and highlight. As you guys saw for the chosen look, the winning look, it's not a very big highlighted. It's a almost very matte look. So I'm going to be using my Sephora Face Shimmering Powder or Illuminator. This is not very out there. It's more subtle than my Kilowatt Foil highlighter. So I'm going to use that instead of Kilowatt today. To highlight my face. Not too much highlighter because predominant amount of the highlighter for that look was used on the nose. The nose was glistening, darling. Now we can move on to eyelashes. I'm using the Smashbox Super Fab Mascara. This is a mini one, so it's nice and small. It gets really in there. For lashes today, I'm going to be using the Kukla Beauty lashes. You guys would have seen that I stocked up on these so much. This is in the style Sophia. And I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty lash glue I'm running out, guys. I need to get some more because I love this lash glue. Okay, so while we wait for our lashes to dry, I'm going in with my Sephora brow pencil. On this side it has a brush, and on this side it's the pencil. I'm sure you can use any other pencil for this step, guys, so don't stress yourself out. So what I was doing is I'm just going in a stroke motion. So now that my eyebrows are all set, let me try and come closer. Now that my eyebrows are all set, I'm literally just going on a stroke, just filling them in. Stroke, stroke, stroke motion. And then I also am going to draw a bit of a shaping line here, because I just like that kind of look. And that's the brow. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Upward strokes. Make sure to bring them closer. I find that when you bring the brows a little bit closer, it helps the nose contour shape so much better. And then a young line there, just so I can get some definition. Now this line is too much, so I'm just going to use my hand to blur it out. Then you can use the brush on the other side to make sure that everything blends in nicely together. But that's the simple brow. Simple feathered brow. If you don't want the featheredness, you can always bring it down, but I love the feather, so it's staying. And that's it. This brow will stick with you all day, sister, all day. There we go. We have our look. And now we're going to just take this off first. For lips, my routine is quite simple. You guys would have seen on Instagram TV that I did post what I use for my lips. Starting with a pencil, this is from Essence. It's a dark brown pencil. Then I'm gonna go in with my MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Paramount. Absolutely love it. It's a very dark brown, super gorgeous. So I like using it as my base. Next up, I'm gonna go in with Whirl. Whirl is also a lighter brown. This is my MAC lipstick. I also love Whirl a lot. So you can either choose to eliminate Paramount as a whole, or you can just blend them together. I like the color that I get when I blend them. And last but not least, I'm gonna take my concealer. This is my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 255. I'm gonna take that and plunk it right in the middle. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So this lace is now properly laid. So I just take out the sideburns. Make sure everything goes up. I don't want a line. Now that we've brushed the hair, you just use your fingers to comb through the hair. This is a frontal, so the back does not have lace. Therefore, at the back, when you are tying up your bun, you need to keep it a bit loose. Once you've established how and where you want the bun to be in the front, that's when you can start working on the back. Okay, so got that. Then you can use bobby pins to lay down your wig at the back. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm just going to let it be loose. So you keep grabbing certain parts, join it with the top, grab, don't pull, Make sure it's nice and loose. And then you can go ahead and tie the hair. Now, to make that nice bun, all I do is, there's hair that's not stuck in. Yeah, so I just take that and I wrap it. You don't want the bun to be too clean. You want it to be a little bit messy. And then you can put on some bobby pins as well. My niece is clapping for me. She's standing behind the camera. Come say hello.
Hi guys.
And then yeah, that is the look, guys. So any hair that's left over, you can also just wrap that. And you have your final look. Anything else that's not perfect, you can use a bobby pin. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was super long, but I really hope you stuck out till the end, and I would love to see you guys recreating this look. So do tag me on Instagram. Don't forget to watch the ads. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and comment down below. And I also just want to say that I will have a video coming up announcing a giveaway for our 2K subscribers mark, so be on the lookout for that.
I hope you subscribe and give us a huge thumbs up.
I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you in my next one.
Bye guys.